like hole in the ground for them where they can like camp out, and then they like throw fucking drones in the air, and they're like,
The scariest thing. I mean, I got chills when I finally saw like footage of training a soldier in like a foxhole, and he's just looking at the camera, and all you can hear are drones whizzing by, and suddenly it's terrifying. You're like, oh, that little hobby kids have, and adults like just plays. Okay, now they're grenades, or now they're just explosives. They're just gonna flying IEDs.
Right.
exactly.
Between that and the Boston Dynamics robots, we're fucked in the future. It's gonna be Skynet and Light the next big war.
Right.
Plus AI is coming along, and we're getting quantum computing started. So I
Uh-huh.
don't know what the hell's gonna happen in the next few years.
It'll be an adventure, I'm sure.
It'll be interesting, and it won't be anything we expected.
I think that last statement's more on target.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be really weird and it's unpredictable.
Yeah, but I would be generally more calm about AI.
Yeah, me
Would you
too.
like her?
Yeah.
Go
I
ahead.
think we're live, guys. Just so you know.
All right. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Just in case you
Yeah.
say something, you know.
Yeah.
We are live,
Kill all
but there
robots.
might be some feedback. I'm looking for an alternative headset. My headset died.
All
Ah,
right.
okay.
Here's my feedback. Get a better headset. Okay. Um. Yeah, I don't think it'll be Terminators though.
So AI coming for us, Ryan? We need the status update.
I don't think any of it's coming for us. I think we're just gonna use
Okay.
it to make things worse for ourselves, or better, or substantially better as well.
Since we're live, I mean,
Yeah.
Guess what job AI can't take, guys? Plumbers.
Nah, yeah. Yep.
So go out and learn how to be a plumber, everyone.
Plumbers
Yeah.
get paid
Yeah, I won't
really
try.
well, actually. They get paid really well.
mm-hmm. Yeah, most of the
Because
trades
robots
do.
can't do it.
AI's not cleaning up shit, okay? Not happening.
Yep. Who
They'll
you
take call
don't
center
want to be is probably any sort of associate that does like timesheets and shit. Like if all your main jobs are spreadsheets, you're fucked. It's like, oh no, I organized the data and and then collated it into ding, computer's done already, and it's better.
Yeah.
Oh. All the number crunchers are out of jobs.
Yeah. They didn't make a mistake in C42.
No, they didn't. Well, was it a mistake? I don't think it was a mistake. What was the question? It wasn't really kind of vague, right?
All right, Ashley, if you want to say something.
Testing. Gosh, I hate these headset cords.
Yeah, I think it works. All right, you guys ready?
I
Okay. Last time on Shadows of the Dragon Queen, the party quickly dispatched Caradoc, the spectral knight of Solamnia. And as Elgrim delivered the final blow, Caradoc said that he'll be seeing you soon as he faded away. Serinda finds a scroll near the body of the now dead knight that Caradoc had possessed. The scroll was sealed with wax by a rose emblem stamped into it. The scroll says, "People of Calamon, I extend my rightful claim as ruler of the province of Nightland. Submit or flee. Lord Loren Soth, Knight of the Rose." Elgrim recalls that name as from an outcast knight during the days of the Cataclysm. Suddenly, the musician Lidara appeared from a corner of the chamber, and with a sense of urgency, she says, "You must hurry on," and points to a secret shattered door at the rear of the chamber. "There's a secret beneath this castle. One the old lord can't be allowed to possess." And then she vanished. Elgrim begins bandaging everyone and tells the party of Lord Soth, a Knight of the Rose and Lord of Nightland. Lord Soth was given an opportunity to prevent the cataclysm by the gods, but Lord Soth did not complete his quest. Soth's failure led to widespread distrust of the Knights of Solamnia. Elgrim also stated that Lord Soth's home, Dargard Keep, is known to be a cursed ruin. After healing up the party, they head down into the corridor into the catacombs. As the party explore the catacombs, they see multiple visions in strange violet flames. They see a knight of Solamnia saving a group of elf travelers from ogre raiders, and an elf woman falls into the knight's arms. Behind him, the silhouette of a human woman turns and fades away. They see a vision of the knight that is cast out from a group of other knights. And then the scene fades into a wedding between the knight and the elven woman from the previous vision. They also saw a vision where the knight receives a beam of divine light as his wife pleads with him. He dons his armor, mounts his steed, and then heads off. The next vision was the knight encountering the attendants of the elven woman from the first vision. The attendants taunt him and point back the way he came from. The knight slays them and turns back in rage. And then the final vision, the knight slays his wife as the world around him crumbles and burns. The knight burns as well, but he doesn't fall. His armor fuses with his body, his eyes blaze with flames, and he becomes a terrifying, deathless figure. The party also find that the catacomb walls had been smashed in. Burnham realizes that the passageways are recently formed, and that the second passage is narrow and dangerous. The party also find 2 sealed tombs, and after a long debate and much prodding by Serinda, they open both of the tombs. In the north tomb, they find an axe, and in the south tomb, they find an iron amulet in the shape of a smith's hammer. Serinda and Ural recognize this as the holy symbol of Reorx, god of craft. Nearby the tombs, the party also finds some armaments. Most are rotted or rusted, but they do manage to find a scimitar, so I'm retconning that, Ryan. They find a scimitar, a mithril breastplate, and an elven cloak made of autumnal leaves woven together. In the next room, 2 warhorse skeletons appear, stop, and bow to Elgrim and vanish. Elgrim gained the favor of the heroic steed charm. So currently the party are standing in a room with a sleek marble monument etched with hundreds of lines of text that is faded and worn. Serinda attempts to read the text, and she's able to make out the names of Knight Vogler and Knight Jandin. And this is where we'll pick up tonight's session. Will the party continue to meander and loot the catacombs? Or will they press on to prevent the old lords from possessing the secret of the catacombs as Lidara urged them like 3 hours ago? Find out now on the 30th session of Shadows of the Dragon Queen.
I think we all know the answer to this.
Yeah, we do. It's me. I just had to pose it in the form of a question. You know? Okay, so on everybody's character sheets, I've identified all of the magic items for you.
What? Oh.
Ryan, I am going to drop the sword onto your sheet real quick. Let me put that on there.
All right. All my icons aren't working.
Who are the 2 knights? Knight of Vogler and Knight of who?
Jandin, Jandin.
Okay.
Oh yeah, this is definitely not. This cloak is definitely not for me. I have disadvantage. I mean, it will make it so I don't have disadvantage and I just roll straight up. But I think it would be better suited for somebody who doesn't have disadvantage, like either our druid or our rogue. this cloak would be
Mm.
definitely
Oh,
better
cool.
for.
Probably the rogue.
Yeah, 'cause especially the dex. Yeah.
I mean, you could keep it for now since he's not here, but maybe next session you could give it to him.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Wasn't there a thing with leaves on it?
That's the
Yeah,
cloak.
that
that
was
was cool.
the cloak.
It gives a bonus to dex, which I have.
Oh.
I would not be the person to benefit from. I mean, it'll make it so I roll straight up, and I don't roll with disadvantage, but it would still not be beneficial for me.
That would help me, but it'd probably help him better.
Yeah, our rogue. Yeah, definitely, and yeah, you and the rogue. So, and the berserker axe. Okay. Oh, of course it's cursed. Oh, cool.
Why don't you tell the rest of the party what you just found out, Ashley?
Oh, the berserker axe.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you gain 1+ bonus to attack and damage rolls, which, the person that can't hit the broadside of the barn, it might actually help. Might. It's made of magic. Tuned to this weapon. Your hit point maximum increases by 1 for each level you have attained. So I'm level 5, so my health goes up 5, which is kind of nice since it went down 5 because of some curse. So kind of starts out even. But the curse part is extended to the curse to you. As long as you remain cursed, you are unwilling to part with the axe, keeping it within reach at all times. You also have disadvantage on attack rolls with weapons other than this one. So not only could I not hit with any weapon anyways, if I attack with any other weapon, I have disadvantage. So that's great.
So, Mark, your intuition was spot on.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Ashley was, could not forego the treasure.
Well, I was thinking about the stupid ghost. 60 feet. Okay, so other than this one,
It was something about the way you put that decision back on me, Eric.
So unless there's a foe, unless no foe is within 60 feet of you that you can see or hear. So I guess if there's a foe that's further than 60 feet, I don't get disadvantage from it because I'll have to use a long range weapon. Your axe is in your possession. You must succeed. Oh, great. Even more. Whenever a hostile creature damages you while the axe is in your possession, you must succeed a DC 15 wisdom saving throw or go berserk. While berserk, you must use your action each round to attack the creature nearest to you. So you guys, good luck. Well, it's a good thing I can't hit the broadside of a barn, so nearest you with the axe. If you can make extra attacks as part of the attack action, you use those attack actions, moving to attack the next nearest creature after you fail your current target. If you have multiple possible targets, you attack one at random. You are berserk until you start your turn with no creatures within 60 feet of you that you can see or hear.
May I ask a question
Yeah.
about the axe? Is there any property about that would interfere with you casting spells?
No.
Like make you only use it in combat? Okay.
It doesn't.
Just curious.
It just says weapons. It does not say spells. But all I can say is that if I go berserk, which is very highly likely, guys, you guys might think, hey, something's wrong with our cleric. Maybe something happened when we got in the vicinity of the axe. Yeah.
Okay.
Might have to take some intervention to take the axe away, guys. But yeah.
Okay. So with your newfound magic items, you are in this chamber. Ashley, close your character sheet for a second. I want to see something on the stream. I want to see how it looks. Yeah. So those of you who are not near Paul get to see the cool violet lights. But Paul's torch basically dominates the
Oh,
the lighting.
fair.
That's cool.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, so like Ashley's behind the monument, so she can see the purple lights in the room.
I could even see them probably right here too because of being right there. That's pretty cool.
Okay.
Kind of feel like my character just crossed over to my what is it? What is that? Curse of Strahd. How we were taking just random stuff to be powerful.
Yeah. That was the cascade failure into evil. Yeah.
Yeah. As soon as I saw that axe, I'm like, oh, this is Curse of Strahd all over again.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Ah! Oh, that's okay. Sorry.
Funny thing was, Paul was messaging me about that earlier.
I saw
He
a
was
tiger
like,
eye.
Nobody wants that axe. I'll take that axe. And then, I was like, yeah, you will.
Over my dead body now.
You're right.
So it looks like the amulet, the holy symbol of Rorik's, is just a holy symbol that
Nothing
a cleric
special.
or paladin can use as a focus.
Yeah, for the god of Reorcs, yeah.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe you'll multi-class, Ryan. You never know.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see.
You could also worship the god without being a cleric or paladin.
What has Rorik done for me lately?
Well, you made it out of Vogler.
I mean, the gods just kind of return to the world. I mean, you have two people with you that have been blessed by the gods and hasn't been seen in hundreds of years, so
Yeah.
there's still opportunity, Ryan. So
Yeah,
it's
I'm
around
still
every
shopping
corner.
around for deities.
You're in the market.
Maybe we'll find a deity, a god of badass dwarves, and I'll worship that one.
Okay, so what do you guys do? You guys are standing in this chamber with the marble slab.
I've already described the names to Elgrim, so I don't remember what he said. If they sound familiar or not, but
Oh yeah, go ahead and roll a history check, Paul.
Okay.
It's gonna be pretty hard.
Probably not going to make that one then. We'll try. Most I can get is 20, but I rolled a 3.
The names are definitely not familiar to you.
Okay.
all right. So
Yeah, I don't know what those names mean.
let's press on then. Can I open the door? Nope. Maybe? Can I go through the door?
You should be able to unlock it now.
There you go.
Okay. As you step into this room, so you see a statue of a saluting knight of Solamnia stands in this room, along with 2 marble slabs etched with text. All 3 crackle with violet flames, and the spirit of a knight of Solamnia kneels before one of the slabs. In a door, and to the east of where you come in, there is a set of double doors. And as you step into the room, all of you notice that in the flames that are kind of in the chamber, there are like skeletal visages kind of like all around the room, and they're leering at you from the flames. And Elgrim, these skeletal visages lock eyes with you, and in that moment, you realize that all of the visions you've seen up until this point, have been Lord Soth's tail.
Okay.
Lord Sauce? Like hot sauce?
Soth.
Soth.
Like sloth, but without the
Oh,
L.
Soth. Yeah.
All of those visions were the tail of Lord Soth.
And yeah, but so standing in front of you guys, kind of kneeling, by one of the slabs. So I would say here, you see, uh, a knight of Solamnia, um, like uh, like spectral, like an incorporeal form. And she's kind of like, made of that similar purplish light. Um, and she looks like she's kind of kneeling by the slab, and you hear her praying.
What's her prayer? Or who's she praying to?
It's very faint and mumbly. You can't quite make it out, and but she's just kind of kneeling there, and it seems to be repeating.
I'm gonna slowly start to approach her. As I get closer, can I make out what she's saying, or no? Or is it kind of like the same volume?
As you approach her, she looks at you and stops. She says, "Ah, a fellow knight."
Yes.
And when she stands up, you see that she is also wearing armor, and her armor is of the Order of the Sword, on the emblem on the chest piece.
Okay.
And she says, "Hail, good sir. What is your name?"
I am Elgrim Taverhorn, the Knight of the Crown.
"Ah, I'm Knight Jandon. A pleasure."
Yes, pleasure's all mine. You, wouldn't have seen some kind of undead looking knight come through here by the name of Lord Soth?
I know the name, yes. Unfortunately, I have not seen them. I don't understand why I'm here, as I had died during the cataclysm, and now I'm back. I don't know why.
Hmm.
Can you tell us
Might be
anything?
something to do.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, might be something to do with this Lord Soth. He has some undead knights in his retinue. Could be you got drug along from wherever they came from.
Yeah, I know the name. He was the lord of the region of Nightland, which is he was very famous. But I served under Knight Xanis Sarlamir. I'll spell that for you guys in the chat. If I can type. He was a respected Knight of the Crown, and he had received a divine quest from the god of Paladine years before the cataclysm occurred. Paladine had told him that the king priest of Ishtar had created a magical wonder in the east, a flying city, and in so doing, the king priest had enraged the metallic dragons that had long remained hidden on Krynn. And Paladine tasked Sarlamir with going to this flying city and assuaging the dragon's fury and convincing the king priest to return the city to the land from which it came. And Sarlamir had agreed. He knew that his task was daunting, and though he decided to hedge his bets, he took his family's greatest treasure with him, an ancient Dragonlance. And Sarlamir and myself and his fellow knights reached the king priest's flying city and stood before a flight of righteously furious metallic dragons on the opposite side in sort of a standoff. And so Sarlamir reached out to the king priest and requested him to land his flying citadel. And he also requested the dragons to leave. And unfortunately, the king priest refused. And so as the conflict was escalating between the king priest of Ishtar and the metallic dragons, Sarlamir used his Dragonlance to slay the dragon's leader, the gold dragon Karavarix. And as soon as Karavarix's blood touched the Dragonlance, the weapon rusted away in Knight Sarlamar's hand. Suddenly, the dragons attacked, slaying Sarlamir and crashing the flying city. Only a few of us who were loyal to Sarlamir were able to escape. And we brought his body and the cursed Dragonlance back to Calamon. And he was buried here in these catacombs beneath the city.
So we're standing on a golden dragon burial site.
Yes, Sarlamir slayed the golden dragon Karavarix. And in doing so, I believe that cursed his Dragonlance.
Could that be what Lord Soth is here to get?
Perhaps. I don't know. When we got back, you know, we were praised for, you know, for preventing the King of Ishtar from flying west. But I didn't want to sully his name. And so I reported that he had died defending the people of Calamon and the Knights of Salamia from rampaging evil dragons. And so Sarlamir was entombed here as a hero. And I regret this, unfortunately. I know that, you know, Sarlamar's disobedience and his deeds, you know, contributed to the gods' disfavor amongst people. And this potentially could have led to the cataclysm, but I just didn't know what to do. I mean, we successfully stopped the king priest, but we also slayed dragons that day. I believe that perhaps I'm here back now because maybe Lord Soth is trying to do something on a cataclysmic level. I don't know. Maybe there's a chance to save my soul and Sarlamir's soul.
That could be. Lord Soth already murdered the rightful ruler of Kalamon. Claimed it as his own.
Perhaps if you were to take the cursed weapon that's entombed with Salamar in the next chamber, and if it was in your hands and it could find redemption again and the gods' favor, perhaps that would soothe our souls and let us rest and undo the wrong that we did over 300 years ago.
Well, I'm certainly willing to try.
I believe these flames that are blazing throughout these tombs are fires from the cataclysm. And they've been used to confine Sarlamar's tomb. But now they run rampant. And I don't understand why. Like you said, maybe this is all Lord Soth's doing, and he's riled up these flames.
Yeah, perhaps. Well, perhaps we should see if that lance is still there. Lord Soth may have beat us to it.
I wish you luck. And I hope that you were able to right the wrongs that we were not. And as she's kind of speaking with you, she's kind of fading in and out of existence.
Mhm.
And then eventually her visage gets kind of enveloped in the flames that are kind of, been swirling throughout these chambers. Where you've seen the visions and that are lighting the rooms, and she kind of disappears.
Okay. And what did you say her name was?
Knight Jandon.
Knight Jandon.
That was one of the two names that you saw on the marble slab in the previous room, which was the tomb to former knights who had fallen.
And what was the name of the golden dragon that was killed?
Great question. It was 1 second.
Could you just put it in chat?
Yeah, I'll put it in chat. I gotta find it. You gotta love these books. They don't always put stuff in the same location.
Caravarax is what I have written down.
It was... Where is the spelling? Yeah, there it is. Caravarax, which is a gold dragon.
Cool. Thank you.
Okay.
Oh wow, I actually spelled it right.
Wow, look at you!
I'm impressed.
You're learning how to spell D&D.
Yeah, I just took a wild stab at it. I was like, this phonetically sounds okay.
Yeah, I didn't know how I was going to pronounce it, but I went with Kara instead of Kara. I don't know. Felt right. All right. You guys are standing in this chamber.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna head over to the set of doors.
Okay.
And I'm gonna kind of look back at the party and try to open them.
All right. As you open the doors, violet flames outline the tomb set in the walls. In this spacious crypt, a heavy stone brazier sits empty near the room's center, and a sarcophagus to the north lies in pieces, right here, at the mouth of a crumbling tunnel. And a wall to the southeast, over here. Whoa.
I'm just
Back it up.
there's a flip stream. I'm still here. I'm just putting it the stream so it's easier to
A
see.
wall to the southeast is similarly broken. At the far end of the tomb, a flaming dais holds a sarcophagus sculpted with the image of a knight and a life-size sculpture of a dead dragon impaled with a spear curls around the sarcophagus. Something within the sarcophagus moves, slamming it against the lid as the unnatural flames of the dais blaze in wild intensity.
Well then, I also have my detect magic still up. So is there anything that's illuminated?
What's the range on that?
I think it was like 30 feet. I think. Let me go to my 30 feet. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely know that the violet flames that are lighting the room are definitely magical.
Okay.
As you guys are standing there, the violet flames waver, forming an ominous images once more. The terrifying knight from the last vision, you see them stepping through the wall, and he approaches the brazier at the room's center, above which roils a flaming orb. The knight holds up his scepter, sculpted with screaming faces, and once the scepter touches to the ball of flame, the scepter ignites and the orb vanishes. The knight admires the flaming scepter and then points to the ornate tomb at the end of the room, and both burst into flames that spread throughout the crypt. The figure then moves to the south wall and vanishes.
I think
I'm guessing that fellow in the tomb on the end is Sarlamir.
yes, and I'm thinking all the dead knights we're seeing might be part of the dead knights here.
Yeah. Thinking some sort of magic ritual is trying to raise him from the dead. Probably for our detriment, if I were to guess. But we can't just let him linger and unlive. That ain't right either. Shall we ready ourselves and open the tomb?
Do it.
Yes. Is that like the end of the
We're all scooching in. Is this
So I'm gonna approach the tomb and I'm gonna wait for the party to get in position.
Okay.
Good.
is this all that is to the tunnel? Does that go to the outside then?
You could find out momentarily.
Run over there real fast. Just leave us. Just run in there
Yeah.
alone.
Might be better for you
Sure.
guys if I have a cursed axe.
Just
might be
Leroy
better.
Jenkins out of here. It's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you do know that the only time I'm going to hit anything is when I'm like cursed, and I'm going to be hitting you guys, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Are you gonna try to open the tomb, Elgrim?
Yeah, so I'm gonna sheathe my sword and I'm going to try and call out Sarlamir, Knight of the Crown. I am Elgrim, also a fellow Knight of the Crown. We believe you are trying to be raised from foul magics. We will try to set you free and make this right. Then I'm going to try to slide the sarcophagus open.
Okay. When you look down at the sarcophagus, you see that it's stylized, like the cover of the sarcophagus is stylized in a knight of the crown armor, holding a sword, and there are words that are on the sarcophagus that say Xana Sarlamar, Knight of the Crown. And as you attempt to open the lid, go ahead and give me a strength check.
Drinks. There we go. Yeah.
All right. It's like,
I'll help as I see him struggling.
well, and as Serinda steps forward, suddenly the lid of the sarcophagus flies off, and standing up out of the sarcophagus, you see a large skeletal figure in armor. So let me do something real quick. Why isn't it? Oh, because I'm... Alright, let me try to show you guys the portrait.
Well, that explains all the purple light everywhere.
Yeah, so standing before you is this figure, and he's kind of towering over you, right? Because he's kind of standing on the sarcophagus, and you kind of look up as he kind of shedded the cover to the sarcophagus, quite easily, kind of like flew across the room. And he says, "Fools! Know you now my eternal torture. Your own memories turn against you, as those of your master who preceded you moments before. Neither you nor your master shall make it to the city of lost names." He's kind of standing before you.
What is this city of lost names?
You do not need to know that, as you would not survive the journey through the northern wastes. I will spare you of that hardship, for now you will die.
Well, first, let us know what kind of hardships there might be if we were to go. What can we survive?
You are just peons of your master, and I will slay you.
What
and then
master
go for
is
him
that?
next.
Who do you presume is our master?
Soft. Okay, everybody, roll initiative.
Alright.
Oh wait, I gotta set up a combat.
So
account.
this guy isn't Soth?
No, this is the Knight Sarlamir. The Soth animated him.
Lovely.
I'm just gonna be stabbing him. We're not working for Soth!
Yep.
You're right.
All right, go ahead and roll initiative.
Initiative. Let's see if this rolls on par with the others. At least I get advantage on it, so there's something. Oh,
You got a
yeah, I
7
got a
on
7.
advantage.
It's on par.
Okay,
Party,
this guy
these are your tanks. The tank that can't hit the broadside of the barn, and the one that can't roll to get the. So, this is your party.
So far, the highest out of 4 dice has been a 6.
Actually, Ural, I'm gonna have you be first because you have a higher dex. Okay. Okay. Ural, what would you like to do? You are on mute, sir.
Sorry. Yeah, Starry Wisp. I've got to target this guy first. Hold on. There we go. Targeted. And I've got to cast it from Ural's sheet. So, there you go. Roll. To hit. Did I hit him?
A 17 does not hit.
Dang it. Okay, fair enough. I will stay put.
You could probably drag the stuff, like copy paste it onto your tiger sheet, if you want to make it a little easier.
Okay.
It might
I
let you
can.
do
You
that.
know what? I can cast it from my quick bar. I'll do that next time.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So that was your action. Would you like to move or do anything else?
I'm just gonna say, point of fact. I might be a redneck, but don't call me unwise. That's,
Okay.
Oh, redneck.
And so he
Sorry,
is
a
going
hick.
to
What's a hit?
step down off of the sarcophagus. Actually, he's gonna hop down and like land in between you two.
Is he gonna do like the superhero thing where he like puts his fists down on the ground?
Yeah, I love it. He like
Awesome. Superhero
lands
landing.
with his flaming sword and then stands back up and kind of stares down Elgrim. Turns toward him, and he is going to take some attacks on you. So let me
Okay.
target you. And we will roll an attack. Ooh, nat 20 to start.
Yeah.
Hot tonight, guys.
Oh, this is gonna be great. I can't
Yeah.
wait for the rest of the rolls. Paul's have to be better, and yours have to be worse.
That ain't
Yeah,
good,
right.
guys. All right, so you're gonna take 26 necrotic
Oh.
damage,
That
Ouch.
stings.
and you cannot regain hit points into the start of Sarlamar's turn.
Oh, lovely.
Dang.
I hope I don't get hit again.
Yeah.
He will then turn to Serinda and target her.
Oh boy. Ready for this, guys?
That is a nat 1. What is happening in the world? I can only roll crits and nat 1s. And then lastly, because of the tiger was talking, he is going to throw an axe in your direction.
He has 3 attacks. Oh, that sucks.
And that is a miss, unfortunately. Got a 13. Okay. He is done. Baronum, it is your turn.
Right. Right. So I'm gonna use Hunter's Mark on him. Hunter's Mark on him.
Do you guys think you guys need Cosgrave?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Depends. Did you scale it down? Because he's not here.
Nope. It is
oh.
what it is. If you want, I can bring Cosgrave into the room and roll him into the initiative.
Oh.
I mean, I also don't want to get him dead, but yeah, I think we kind of
We might need his DPS.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
at
so.
Did I run
4
out
hit
of?
points.
I ran out of Hunter's Marks.
Did you?
I don't remember.
It's I think a first level spell. Well, you know what? I don't know.
Oh, is it a spell?
No.
No.
But I have so many slots. I forget.
So
okay. Let's assume I did.
Hunter's Mark.
I think in 2014 it was a spell, but
Yeah, it's a first level spell. You have 4 spell slots, Ryan. But it says innate spell casting. All right, I can look.
Yeah, I
this up.
think I have it innately, and I have so many uses per day.
All right, let me look real quick.
But that means I use it.
Hunter's Mark. Let's see. You can cast it twice without expending a spell slot.
Oh, but then I can use it as a spell.
You can use spell slots if you want. So, like, if you
yeah.
used it twice, then you can use one of your first level spell slots to cast it.
Yeah. All right. Let me do that with a Level 2. So,
Oh, does it do more if it's a level 2? It might not. Let me look at it.
I didn't think it did, but
Oh, it can last longer. Never mind. Level 1.
Yeah, I was gonna say level 1 is probably all you need. I don't think it does more damage.
I don't think it'll let me consume item use. Yeah, it's not letting me because it's like
Because
it won't
what?
let me attack as a spell.
Oh, here, let me try it. Well, it says you have Hunter's Mark somehow. I think that's probably here. Let me look at your effects. Maybe that's what's going on. No, I don't know. I don't know why. That's weird. Let's see. Yeah, I just cast it, and then I think because it has 2 uses, it was messing up. So just
Yeah.
I subtracted one of your spell slots.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah, I think that's because I think it wants to use that resource, and because
Right, and
there's no
it's
resources left, it was like
you can't do
not
both.
working. So I think it's on there now. You got it on him
Okay.
now.
Cool. Yes. So now I'm gonna go up and hit him with a scimitar. How bright is it in this room? It's pretty bright with the brazier and the light, right?
Yeah. So Paul's got a torch, so it's 60 foot of light. The purple light is dim, 15 feet, and then also your wonderful new sword. As you pull
Well,
this thing out,
yeah. That was the question: is can I see it?
can you? Oh, can you see the light of your sword?
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely see that there's a light emanating from the
Oh, okay.
from the sword you're wielding. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and sheathe it, and it's like orcs. Okay, so yeah, so I'm gonna go up to him like that. Yeah, and I'm going to slash at him with the scimitar.
All right, go for it.
Just right there. $23 to hit.
That definitely hits.
very nice.
Okay. Damage. Oops, 2 plus the. I forgot to do
Plus the hunter's mark.
that.
Okay.
Yeah. That's 5, 6. That's gonna be 11.
11 damage. Okay. Let me
Sure.
track that out. So. Okay.
And
You get your second attack
Sorry.
with your hand axe,
yes. Okay.
and then
Just
you
making
would
sure
get
I
your
have it all
third.
together again.
Oh, yeah. Well, wait.
Is it technically?
No, because you used your bonus action. No, but it was Nick, right? You have Nick on
Yeah,
the.
I have Nick, so I should
So
have
you get
another
the hand
attack.
axe attack, and then you would also get one more attack. So you could use either the scimitar or the hand axe. So you basically get 2 more attacks.
Okay. So hand axe at him.
All right,
Shock.
roll it up.
So 17.
It just misses.
All right. And and yeah, scimitar again.
Ooh.
Damn it.
Oh
All right, 9 to hit. No, nothing.
no.
Okay.
You should drag, if you're using it from your favorites bar, you should drag your new weapon onto the favorites bar. So you're using that instead of the scimitar.
Oh yeah, I used the mundane one. Let's see if it works. Last time I tried it, it didn't work. But
Oh, when you dragged it onto your bar?
yeah, well, when I clicked on the bar, it didn't work. So.
Mm.
Also, icons aren't registering for some reason.
Okay, that's weird.
But yeah, that's the end of my turn, and I'm gonna reload just in case that might be the solution to the icons. But
Okay.
that's my turn.
All right. So, Serinda, it is your turn.
All right.
Paul, do you want to start prepping what you want to do for Phil's turn?
Yeah, I'll pull up a sheet.
Oh, you're next as well. I forgot you're slow.
Yeah.
Let's see here. We're gonna do the word of radiance first. Just thinking. So has to roll a Constitution saving throw, DC 13, and I choose him.
Okay.
Burn him, spirit of my radiant light.
There we go.
Okay. Ashley, did you get hit? Or did he miss you?
He missed.
Ah, okay. All right, so he needs to make a saving throw. Did you target him?
Yep.
All right, so let me roll it. No, that doesn't seem right. Roll it. There we go. That's right. All right, he got a 19.
Dang it. All right.
You might want to use that axe that you got.
Yep. I'm gonna be using it. I figured I'd start with the spell first and see what his constitution was with the radiant light.
I'm going to delete your template.
Thank you.
All
All
right. So that was your action. You have a bonus action if you'd like.
I don't think I can really do anything with the bonus action.
All right.
Yeah. I don't have anything I can do.
Elgrim, it is your
All
turn.
right.
Sir.
So I am going to pull my silvered sword and take a swing at him and see what happens.
Go for it.
There we go.
Nice.
Ooh, nat 20.
Oh,
There we are.
Yeah, that definitely hits. That's a critical.
Retaliation.
Oh, what is your sap? What does sap do?
He has
Base that-
disadvantage
yeah.
on his first attack. Or his
Okay.
next attack, I guess, really. 19 slashing damage. That's pretty good.
Nice. Yeah, you take a big chunk at him. You definitely did some hurt on him for sure.
Alright. I will take my second swing. Still pretty good. 24.
24 also hits.
And this one's max
Nice.
damage for a single. 14 slashing damage.
Nice.
I think that hit was a wake-up
And-
call.
Yeah, you guys are fine. You guys are wrecking this dude.
Right.
Don't say
Oh.
things like that now.
Nothing to worry about.
I'm gonna spend my bonus action to do commanding rally and shout to Baronum. Now's the time, strike him.
Ah. Oh wait, I make a melee attack?
Yes,
You get
yep,
to make
you get
a
a
melee
melee
attack,
attack.
yep.
If you hit,
Yeah.
you get an extra D8 damage.
Oh yeah. All right. And X. Oop, that's 13.
13 does not hit.
Boo.
I believe.
That's my turn.
Maybe next time.
Okay. And now it is Cosgrave's turn. What would you like
Alright.
Cosgrave to do?
I am gonna have Cosgrave. I can't move him. I want him to go.
You don't have possession of him.
No,
Um,
I want him to move here.
Move here.
Yeah. Yep. And I'm gonna have him do the cunning action to try to hide, and then do a sneak attack against the knight.
Okay. So we'll roll stealth check. Ooh. What did he get? He is not hidden, unfortunately. He rolled
Okay.
pretty poorly. He got a 14.
Alrighty. We're still gonna try to hit with the Hoopak.
Okay. So we'll roll a Hoopak attack with him. Ranged. Oh wow. He got a 10, unfortunately.
Oh no. Oof.
Not
All right.
good.
Well, I believe that's his action economy.
Yeah, that's his action economy. So
Paul, you need to get lessons
you're
on
up.
how to play
Y-
him from
your
Phil.
turn.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna target Elgrim, and I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on him at. Oh wait, Ural the Tiger's. Okay. I have to do it from Ural's sheet. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on him. At what is the next level? I think it's second level, right?
Who are you casting
So
it on?
Elgrim. Let's see, second level. So I've got one slot left. All
I
right.
can't get healing yet.
Oh, you can't. Oh, really?
No, until the start of Soth's turn, I believe. Was that right, Eric?
Oh,
Yeah.
you're right.
Sarlamir's.
Sarlamir, yeah,
Thank
that's
you.
right.
Thank you. Okay, in that case, Starry Wisp. Maybe I'll hit this time. Okay, and maybe it'll let me cast. No, it won't let me cast. All right, got to go from your old sheet. Starry Wisp. We'll roll better this time.
That hits. 19 hits.
Yes. Okay, so that should do 2d8. Oh, I've got to click the thing. Damage. Normal.
Okay. You do
Well, it's something.
You do 5 radiant damage.
Okay, and so I'm gonna do a little dance in a circle and say, Sarlamir, Sarlamir, can't even hit the tiger over here. And then I'm gonna do some raspberries and show him, wiggle my haunches at him, turn back around. So
He looks. What's the guy's name in Guardians of the Galaxy movie? The bad guy.
Oh yeah,
He looks
yeah, that guy.
confused, like when Peter
What are you
Quill is
doing?
doing the dancing. It's hard to tell features on a skeletal face for confusion, but you definitely tell that there's confusion happening right now. Okay. It is his turn. He will throw an axe at you. So here we go. Oh, I rolled pretty poorly. 13 does not hit. He will. I'll roll a d6. We'll figure out who he attacks. Burnham, he will attack you
Oh great.
with his flaming sword. That is a hit.
Can I, after he hit, can I take my, because I think I have that guardian thingy feat. I get to take an opportunity attack against him.
Yes. Let me read it real quick. Because he can also attack you. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, okay. So yeah, you can do that after he finishes the attack. Alright, so he's gonna roll some damage. So you'll take 13 necrotic damage Burnham, and you cannot receive healing until the start of his turn.
All right.
And then, Ashley, go ahead and make the attack roll.
All right, let's see how this works with this new axe.
Hey, it's got +1 to hit.
Yeah, doesn't mean I hit.
That misses, unfortunately. And then I will roll again to see who he attacks. Paul, you're 1 and 2. Ashley, you're 3 and 4. Why did that not do it right? Try it again. Ashley, he will target you. I got a 3. So, target you, and he will roll with his sword. Is Burnham Yeah, you need to make a concentration check, Burnham.
Oh, because I got hit. Yeah.
Because you got hit. It's how much damage did I do to you? Oh, I think I can just show this to you. So I think if you just click on that chat card, if you scroll up above Ashley's attack, I think you can just click on that.
Concentration.
Yeah, DC 10.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
All right. Bye, Hunter's Mark.
Bye-bye, Hunter's Mark.
Did it attack me or burn him?
Both, I think.
Yeah.
It attacked you.
Did it hit?
Yeah, sorry. 21 to hit.
It hits, and then I have to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, let me do some damage to you first. See what happens. You will take 13 necrotic damage,
Ugh.
and you cannot be healed until the start of his turn next turn. Go ahead and make the saving throw, Ashley.
Oh, what? Got cats here, sorry. Can't see what it is. 11. I fail. So guess what? Eyes go red. I am now berserk to you guys.
Berserker.
Eyes are going red.
I'm not going to do it because we're on stream.
Okay, she's my cousin
You
now.
guys can watch that clip on your own time. Yeah, so Ashley, you have gone berserk. So what does this mean? Let's read it. Yeah. While berserk, you must use your action each round to attack the creature nearest you with the axe. If you have multiple targets, you attack one at random. So this should be fun.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Exciting. All right, so those are his
my wisdom
attacks.
throws would be pretty good since I have a +5 in that, but yeah, so the eyes go red. They black out or something.
They don't know. This
Yeah.
is all meta. Let's
Yeah.
not. We don't know who you're going to attack. You only got 2 targets. You're good. All right, Burnham, it is your go. What would you like to do?
I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on Elgrim.
All right, so you got to move
Is
over
that
to
a
him.
touchy?
Cure Wounds is a touch
Yeah,
spell.
it's touchy,
You just
touchy,
move
okay.
1 space up.
Yep, so
You're good.
slide over. Oh, there's so much crap on my screen. Okay. Let's slide over. Hey!
Make sure you target him, because right now I think you have the bad guy targeted.
Yeah. Okay. Cure Wounds as a second level.
Nice.
Is that right? Yeah.
You're
Wow.
on
That's
48,
pretty good.
man.
Yeah, 22.
Dang.
I applied it, Paul. You got 22 healing.
Okay,
Wow.
cool, thanks.
Cool. All right, and I'm gonna hit this guy with my scimitar. And when I say this guy, I mean Elgrim. Okay. Yeah, so. Take that. Yeah.
All right. 15 does
15.
not hit. Man,
All
you guys
right.
are rolling 4 today.
Another one. Hand axe. Ah! 21, baby.
Quick question.
Yes.
Cure Wounds is an action.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, never mind.
It's
So I don't
healing
think
word.
you
That's
get
a
these
bonus.
attacks.
Yeah.
Now you can. No, you can't use your bonus action to Hunter's Mark because that's a spell. So
Right.
yeah.
I can. Oh, I can't. You can't cast 2 spells either.
No.
No, your second spell has to be a cantrip, which you don't have any cantrips.
Right.
So-
So okay. Well.
But you healed the crap out of.
Yes. Well, that's
Which is-
why it was so much.
It's very important.
This wasn't a bonus action. Okay. All right. I go over. I'm like, it's gonna be okay. Probably not, but it, you know. Anyway, here you go. Yeah.
All right. Serinda, it is your turn.
I'm gonna try to hit this guy with an axe.
Roll a d4 for me, please.
No, there's nobody.
Baronum's 1, Elgrim's 2, the guy is
They're
3.
too far away from me. They're not the nearest thing to
I
me.
don't care about the cheese.
Okay.
So roll a d4 for me. Let's see what happens.
All right.
Your bazooka. Reroll. You move up
Okay.
and you attack Elgrim.
Hmm.
Elgrim, suddenly an axe comes flying in your direction.
Okay.
Roll it up, Ashley.
Serinda, what are you doing?
As you look at her eyes have changed color, like red, like of her pupils, and she looks like super pissed off.
Oh,
Oh my God! She finally hits.
told you guys. I only will hit when I'm berserked.
Roll
Nice.
damage, Ashley.
I was kind of hoping I wouldn't hit because I was like, oh, I almost got a nat 20. I'm like, oh, it's a 14. Hopefully there'll be one less. Nope. Roll damage, huh?
Roll damage. Wow. Damn. She's putting it on you guys.
Yeah, she is.
All right. Serinda,
I had a
would
conversation.
you
I
like
was
to do
planning
anything else?
I don't think I can on berserk, so I'm just gonna, yeah. Attacking's all
All
I'm
right.
doing.
Elgrim, it is your go. Your
All right.
compatriot just attacked you. What would you like to do?
So I'm gonna shout at her, Serinda, snap out of it! As I try and attack the knight here again.
All right, roll it up. Oh,
Nope. Second swing.
Oh,
Nope.
This
So
ain't
I'm
going
gonna
so
spend my bonus action to try to heal myself. I'm gonna use my second wind. My last one.
and you missed on both your attacks?
Yeah.
And
Minimum.
you rolled a 1?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Not good.
God.
Great turn.
Things are
All right.
turning, guys!
And that's my turn.
Okay. It's Cosgrave's go.
Alright. Probably the same thing as last time. Try to hide and attack.
Okay, I think he has a thing that allows him to get, if he doesn't move, I think he can get advantage. I think it's steady aim.
Oh, steady aim. Okay, yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
So
I'll
as a
do that.
bonus action, you can use advantage if you haven't moved this turn, and then
Okay.
his speed is 0. So
Yeah.
you can do that. He is going to get some cover from the everybody kind of mobbing around him, so he'll get
Sure.
+2. But yeah, you
Okay.
can. We can roll with advantage. I don't know. Can I? Here, let me see. How do I change? I guess I can't assign it to you. Yeah, that's fine. I'll roll it. All right, so he will target the Sarlamir, the knight, and he will roll a Hoopak attack with advantage.
Okay.
That is definitely a hit with a 24.
Ooh, nice.
So he will get to roll damage. So the creature is slowed. And he will get to roll sneak attack, which his sneak attack is. I wish it would say how many dice he gets. Alright, I gotta look that up real quick. Let you guys know off the top of your head. Rogue. Sneak attack. Level 5, 3d6. So 3d6. So we're gonna roll some damage. Alright. Ooh, he did 17 Hoopak damage.
Dang.
Alright. And he can't do anything else. That was bonus. He can't move, and that was his attack. So he is done. So Cosgrave saving the day
Nice.
from downtown.
As usual.
Euro, it is your turn.
Okay. Your old tiger is going to saunter on over to right there. And can I move further? Yeah, I can actually move further.
You can
I'm going
move on to the dais. Yep.
I'm going to saunter right on over there. I'm going to target this guy with a rend.
All right, go for it.
And if the rend succeeds, I'm going to tell you what I want it to look like. But I know, it doesn't succeed.
Unfortunately, a 9 does not succeed.
It looks silly then. Okay. Oh well.
Why? Oh, okay. Because if you hit, you can knock him prone. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna do have you ever seen that video of the tiger and the crocodile where the tiger just reaches over and pushes the crocodile down in the river?
Yeah.
Just whap one. Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. Anyway. All right, moving right along.
All right. It is his turn. Paul, you didn't hit him, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So he doesn't. He's only got slow on him, but he's not really moving. You guys have kind of surrounded him. He's got nowhere to go. So I'll roll 1, 2, 3, 4. See who this does. Serinda, he's gonna attack you first with his sword. Here we go. Oh, he misses.
Of course.
Then
the one that I wanted to hit me.
His next attack is you again. That is a hit. 27 to hit.
Okay.
So you will take some damage. That's 12 necrotic damage, and you cannot heal till the start of his next turn. And then for his last attack, he will attack Elgrim.
Okay.
And he will turn his sword in your direction. And that is a miss with a 14.
Poof.
I rolled pretty low on that one. So,
Thank God.
all right. he is done. Burnham, it is your turn.
All
What would
right.
you like to do?
I'm going to cut him. So let's do that. Scimitar.
All right.
Yeah. Ooh. 23.
Nice.
That definitely hits. Roll some damage.
Chika, chika, chika.
Nice.
This is 9. All right.
All right.
Hand axe.
Hand axe it up.
16.
That unfortunately misses. And then you get
Alright.
one more attack with your scimitar.
Let's do it.
Oh.
18.
18 just hits.
Just hits. Let's go.
All right.
5.
5 damage. Yeah, so you guys are wailing on this guy. Making some progress.
We're getting some blubber and oils. We're willing so hard. Okay.
All right, Serinda. Roll a
time he has
d6. And on a 6,
Oh,
you
D6,
re-roll.
not 4. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, so Burnham is the top. He's 1, and then we'll go clockwise. Oh, no, it should be a 4. You're right. It's
Oh,
4. Why
okay,
did I
well,
say 6?
It's 1 no matter what. It was 1 on both dice.
All right, so
at the top.
state it's Burnham.
Hey.
So go ahead and target Burnham and roll some damage, or roll an attack.
I think that misses.
Oh, thank God.
That is a miss.
Yeah.
So now she turns in your direction, Burnham, and her
Yeah.
eyes are bloodthirsty and red, and she swings the axe towards you.
Not me. Attack him. What are you doing?
All right. Are you doing anything else, Serinda?
No, I'm just attacking. I don't think I can do bonus action attack or anything like that.
Okay. Go ahead, Elgrim. It is your go.
All right.
Or can I?
I will attempt another swing. I'm gonna shout at him, "We're not your enemy. We're trying to stop Lord Soth." Let's see. Nope. Let's see if this one's a 6. That'll be on par. I got last 2 were 3 and 4. That one was a 5. Oh, 12 on the die. 19.
19 hits.
All right. Normal damage. That's pretty good. 13 slashing.
All right. Yeah, so as the battle clashes on, the knight is still standing. But he's definitely a little haggard as
Does he
the whole
respond?
team is ganging up on him. Except he now has an ally in Serinda.
Yeah. Does he?
All right, it's Cosgrave's go. Do you want to do the same thing?
Yeah.
Attack with advantage.
Mhm.
Use your bonus action. Okay. So we'll roll the attack. He does get a little bit of cover, but you got advantage, so that should offset, hopefully.
Hope so.
Oh, yeah. He got 16 on the die, so that's a 23 to hit. Definitely hits.
Nice.
So roll some damage. Gets 3d6 sneak attack. Wow, he rolled pretty good. 19 damage to the
Dang.
skeletal knight. Oh, wait, what? What? 1 second. One second. Sorry, I gotta look something up. I should have looked this up ahead of time.
Does he respond to Paul's statement about we're not the enemy, we're trying to stop Soth?
Oh, wow.
Is it to him or you?
I take that as a no.
Oh, the one character! So yeah, as the sling bullet hits the skeleton in the skull, cracking it, and the body slumps to the ground.
Oh yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What about
Combat is over.
the one
All right.
character?
Ryan explained it to her. I think you know what's going on.
I don't.
Oh, I thought
I'm
you did.
guessing if you're adjacent to him when you do the killing blow, something happens.
That's what it sounds like.
Nope.
Huh.
All right, we'll save that for another rainy day, maybe. All right. So yeah, the
Wait, you're talking about Witch
This-
King?
the skeletal knight Sarlamar, his flames go out around the skull, and the body falls to the ground. It's all bones, and the armor that he is wearing is old and decrepit, and the sword now looks rusted, and it's as if the flames of the cataclysm were powering his fight. And as you're standing in this passageway, you guys see that the throughout the catacombs, the purple flame is starting to dissipate and disappear. Now, because we're on the stupid map and how it was built, it's not going to go away. Okay, but in game, you guys see that the purple flame is gone throughout the catacomb, and the only light you see is Elgrim's torch somehow when he's carrying a shield and sword. I don't know how that works, but it is what it is.
We're still in combat, guys.
Are we still in combat?
I'm berserk.
Oh yeah, let me read.
You guys gotta be like 60 feet away from me. For me
But
to.
he got red eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're still in combat, guys.
you're right. Let me.
Oh, you're still in combat. Okay, yeah.
What was the combat order? You guys remember?
I was before
Uh,
Elgrim.
I was
Earl
next.
was first,
Yeah, you're all then me,
then Bernum, then Serinda, then me.
Yeah.
And Cosgrave was after me.
Cocktail before me.
I think Earl was at the top, Burnham, myself, Elgrim, then Cosgrave. That sounds
All right.
Yep.
I'm just gonna change this to 17. So it was Ural. Cosgrave was after you, right?
after
Mhm.
Elgrim, yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Cosgrave.
Serinda was in front of you.
Yep.
Yes.
All right. So we'll make
Yeah.
10. Is that order right? Ural, Burnham.
Yep.
Serinda.
That's right.
Okay. Ural, you see the skeletal body go to the ground. What do you do?
Okay. Are Serinda's eyes still red?
Yeah, she's like frothing at the mouth, and she's
Kill her!
really pissed off.
Grapple.
Maul her to death.
Grapple. But I'm gonna
Alright.
use. I have to use rend, right?
Yeah, use rend. Are you gonna damage her?
No,
Is it
no
part of
damage.
it?
I'm just
Claws
gonna
in,
grapple
claws
her.
in.
Yeah, claws.
You just
Yeah, she like kicks you away as you try to grab her. She like, this is
missed?
Sparta. Boots your
No!
paw away.
Oh well. Wait. Did I roll and miss?
Yeah, you rolled and missed.
Oh darn it. Okay, that was my roll.
Alright.
Well, no. Let me say, we've got to get that axe away from her, guys. She's cursed. What? Do I know that?
Did we know that?
You don't
We
know
that
that.
she's attacking us, right?
You just said you had a bad feeling about the axe. But you don't know why she's attacking.
Can I have her?
Players do. Don't use meta knowledge.
Ooh. Yeah.
I forgot. I'm sorry. Do I get a roll to see if, or no? It's probably too late. All right, sorry.
All right, Burnham, it is your turn.
All right. Stop it! I'm going to, yeah, I guess try to... Yeah, I'll try to grapple her as well.
Okay, go
was
ahead
that
and
just
make
a
an
strength
unarmed
check?
strike. I think that's on your sheet, right?
It should be...
I thought it was. Yeah,
Yeah, there is.
it's on there. So go
Unarmed
ahead and make an
strike.
unarmed strike.
Select her first. All right. Boom. Ow.
Yeah.
Isn't grapple a strength check?
Nope, not in the new edition. So
Oh,
in the new
you ruined
edition, it's a it is an unarmed strike, and then
Okay.
if you hit with the unarmed strike, you can either choose to grapple them or to shove them prone.
You mean I could have
Oh,
been
okay.
grappling the dragon when I was riding it? With the unarmed strike?
Well, technically, I think it was too big because it's two
Yeah.
sizes
Oh, that's true.
bigger than you.
At that point, you're just
And
attached
it
to a
doesn't make
dragon.
sense. Yes, you're grappling it, you're holding it, but like you're not restraining it.
Yeah, in a way like that Paul Atreides grapples the worm.
Hit.
You know? She's
Yeah.
kind of along for the ride at that point.
All right. Are you doing anything else, Burnham? You get 2 attacks, so you could try to.
Oh, right.
You could try to grapple her again.
Yeah. Come on, lass. Nope.
Oh, actually,
All right.
that will hit.
Grapple her. I'm going to give her a big Burnham hug and try to wrestle her to the ground.
Yeah. So. Yeah. So. What's it say? All right. When you use your armor strike. All right. So. Oh, that's weird. Actually, I played it wrong. Sorry. Your first one, you try to grapple her. Because it says, all right, it says whenever you use unarmed strike, choose one of the following options for its effect. So the first one is you do damage. The second one is the target must succeed on a strength or dex saving throw. So Ashley, please succeed on a strength or dex saving throw.
Please succeed, huh?
Or fail. It's up to you.
And what's the saving throw target?
It's equal to 8 plus your strength modifier plus your proficiency bonus, Ryan. So your strength mod is what? 3, and your proficiency bonus is what is your guys' proficiency?
3, so it's +6.
So 14.
Yeah.
Where do you see it on the sheet, Ryan? I didn't see it.
Well, proficiency is under the portrait.
Oh, it's under the portrait. There it is.
But I'm looking at my saving throws, and I have it trained, so that's the same thing.
Yeah, so 14, Ashley. You got to make a strength or dex saving throw, whichever one is better for you.
That's what I figured you'd say, so.
Bazooka! No, she is definitely not grappled. So do it again, Ashley, because technically he could have tried to do this to you twice. So go ahead and make one more strength.
Well, I didn't hit the first time, right? So it didn't.
Well,
do I have to hit in order to make the?
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. I'm gonna say no for right now. Because
is that how you're using your attack action?
Yes, you're using your attack action to do an unarmed strike, and then you can do 3 choices. You can damage them, which means you got to roll it to hit, or you can try to grapple them, which means they need to make a save, or you can try to shove them, which means they need to make a save. So either way, there's a die roll. It's either you roll one or they roll the other ones.
Okay, so I'm like, okay, got it. So they just have to roll resistance.
But Mark's is special because he took the grappler feat. So when he does his unarmed strike, he can do damage and he can grapple them, or he can do damage and he can shove them to the ground. Right? He could do.
That's pretty good.
He could do 2 things instead of 1 thing. Yeah. So that's why Mark normally rolls.
I passed both times.
Well, I didn't know they changed these rules.
Yeah.
Okay, so do I get 2
So-
of those then?
Yeah, so she passed both, so you're trying to grab her and she
Okay.
keeps like shoving you
Yeah.
off of her.
Come on, stop it. No, just stop it. All right, that's my turn.
All right, Serinda, it is your turn. Roll a d4. Barnum's 1. Oh, Elgrim! All right, please attack Elgrim.
Yeah. Oh boy. The times that you really hope that you don't hit things.
You're gonna roll good. I know it.
Oh, don't say that.
Rolling on behalf of the DM.
Yeah.
Hmm.
For now on, the DM's
right.
rolling all the Serinda's
Roll
rolls,
some
and
damage.
I'll be rolling
yeah, you
all
can't
of...
hit my monsters, but you can hit my players all day long.
Yeah, right.
Oh
The
gosh.
DM's the real monster.
Uh,
Just wildly swinging these sacks around. Look, I hit.
all right, 10 damage, Elgrim.
All right.
As she, yeah, I
That's
think
his
so,
turn.
Mark.
Yes, you see it now. You just refreshed.
Yeah, I see it.
You're frozen now.
Oh, he is
Um,
frozen on the stream. On Discord.
Oh, are you frozen on the stream?
Yeah.
He's frozen on Discord.
Oh, Andy's frozen on Discord. Yep.
Yeah, he looks very surprised at something. He's
It's
like,
huh?
he looks like Jeff Goldblum when he found out what the
Wait,
countdown was. And
Oh, Brad's not there. I was gonna say, Brad, clip it. We need a new
Yeah.
emoji on the on the Discord. Mark shocking face.
There you go.
That's actually pretty
Nice.
great. Did you get it?
I did not get it, but we can always go back on Twitch and clip
Yeah.
it.
That's true. Yeah.
We gotta tell Brad to
Flip it.
Hello.
new emoji with the Mark shocked face.
Yeah, because you were froze. You were froze. Like
You were frozen like this,
yeah.
like looking upward.
That's
you just
funny.
saw something crazy.
It was lightning. There's been lightning, so
Same
That's
here.
bad.
I was wondering if I was gonna have power today. So yeah.
mm.
All right, Elgrim, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
All right.
Does she make a saving throw or something?
No, I don't make a saving throw when I'm berserk. You guys either have to get 60 feet away, or everyone has to be down on the ground essentially, or I have to be knocked out, or
That's
somehow.
messed up.
Yeah, like
All right. Guess we're
it's
gonna
pretty
have to kill her.
intense.
Let's do it.
Or she kills you guys, and that's how
Yeah,
the
right.
game ends.
Nah. There's more.
She got the berserker axe.
So you're
You're
berserk
right.
until you start your
She
turn
joined the Red Dragon army,
with no creatures.
and the
within
world
60
was
feet of you.
ended.
Nice.
Game over. The end.
Yep. So,
So-
I have to start my turn with no
Within
creatures
enemies.
within 60 feet.
Elgrim,
Got it.
it's your go. What would you like to do?
All right. So I'm gonna try to knock her unconscious. 'Cause
All right.
I'm thinking at this point she might be possessed because that was kind of what was happening in that other room.
That's
That's true.
fair. That's fair.
I think it's
So-
hysteria, but we'll find out. Women, am I right?
It's that time. of the month,
23
right?
to hit.
All angry emails to true story.
That definitely hits. Yes. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Oh, that just means
13.
I'm down. I had 10 left. I'm down.
Oh, nice.
I'm unconscious.
All right. She gets knocked unconscious.
All right.
Combat is over.
And I'm gonna be watching for a ghost coming out of her with
Yeah.
my sword ready.
Roll a perception check.
All of us.
No, Paul. He said he wanted to see a ghost coming out of her.
Yeah, I'm on guard for it. I'm thinking that's what happened to her. 16.
You do not see a ghost come out of her.
It's still
Okay.
in her.
I was
It's
hoping
still in
you'd
her.
roll-
Keep eating.
I was hoping you'd roll low, and I'd be like, "Oh, you swear you saw a ghost?"
Can Earl insight her?
Yeah, you go ahead and give me an insight check.
Okay.
You just noticed that in the combat she got really angry, but you're not sure why. It was
Okay.
like an uncontrollable rage. That's all.
Guys, she had an uncontrollable rage. I don't know why. She got really angry.
Gamma radiation?
Well, that seems strange. Wonder what happened. Think it might have been another possession, but didn't see a ghost come out of her.
Is she breathing?
Yeah, I'll check her.
Yeah, she's breathing. She's just knocked out.
All right.
Ashley, go ahead and roll a d4. Okay. And as you're kind of standing there, you notice in the tomb, Elgrim, as you're kind of standing next to it, as you are over, kind of standing over her body. Inside, I hate this. Sorry, I popped it out to try to get some more real estate on my screen, and then it, of course, adjusted where I was at. All right, so inside the tomb, you see the head of a rusty spear. And that is all that is in there.
Okay. Should we try to bandage her up?
Oh yeah, she's kind of hurt. Yeah, I can heal her. Or no, give her this good berry.
There you go.
Ah.
Yeah.
We'll pop that in her mouth and work
When
the jaw.
the hell am I ever going to use the good berry? Oh,
No, that's a good point.
Yeah.
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 Hope you don't choke on this.
Now, yeah, there's. I now have 4. Good berries.
So yeah, as you guys put this in her mouth and you start like chomping her jaws to make her chew on it.
No, I smear it up and I like rub it on her teeth like I'm giving her cocaine. Yeah.
All right. So as you smear this, the juices of the good berry along her gums,
It's like a gusher, like a grape gusher.
just like It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Serinda, you wake up with a finger in your mouth, just kind of like moving around, and you see Baronum kind of like standing over you, kind of like rubbing his finger all around your gums, and you feel like a sweet taste in your mouth, as you wake up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
she's waking up.
It's like a sweet, like nectary, like juices that are in your mouth. And then Baronum's fingers also is just kind of really
I'm going to when she starts waking up, I'm going to take the finger out of her mouth.
yeah, like
and wipe it.
I also just be like, start pushing his hand away from my face.
Okay, I'm about to fight her. She got.
What are you doing?
Okay, well you came at us. You attacked us.
Why would I attack you guys?
I don't know.
That's
You
a
were
good
pretty
question.
mad. You got really mad.
I mean, it's always upsetting when you kind of get hurt.
Yeah.
But
Well,
I don't see why that
try
would...
to be careful. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm thoroughly
Does she-
confused at this point. Does that give me
She has
5
one
hit
hit
points?
point now.
Oh, 1 hit point.
Yeah, she has 1 hit point.
Okay.
Yeah, and while they're doing that, I'm gonna go look at the spear too before I forget to say that.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go ahead and cast this. Cure wounds at level 2 or level 1 now.
Okay. And as you do that, Cosgrave walks up. It's like, "Hey guys, I found this staff over here that was like, from that sarcophagus, and it was all like smashed up, and this staff was laying on the ground. I don't know, it looks kind of cool. Do you want it, Euro?"
Sure. I'll open my jaws.
All right. So when he hands this to you, I'm gonna try to. Can I show you the picture? Let's see. Why is that not? What? I was hoping to. Oh wait, here we go. There we go. Oh, it's kind of not great, but maybe I'll just take it from here. Let's see. Can I copy the image? I'll just paste it in the. Or I don't know. Can I paste it in the chat in Foundry? Let's see what happens. Nope, didn't like that. So I'll paste it in the Discord chat. Oh, why did it not? All right. Can I not upload it? I can't just paste an image into the. Apparently not. All right, so I'll just show you the head of it. So yeah, when he hands you this staff, it's in the shape of like a cobra-headed snake. And it's got red eyes. And it's pretty cool looking.
I kind of want to call you
Kind of
Jafar
like
now.
got a place
Diamond
to,
in the rough,
to grip it like halfway down the handle. And he kind of places this, I guess, in your mouth.
Can I do an insight on it or a history? No, not history. Sucks.
You can
or
do an
religion
Arcana
or.
check.
Ooh, okay. All right, here. Yeah, sure. Let me do. In fact, I'm gonna spend a luck point. All
right. Roll
so-
with advantage.
I'll remove the luck point later.
Yeah, you definitely get a sense that this staff is magical in nature, and it's connected to the land, and you feel like if you spent some more time with it, you would be able to understand its capabilities, but you don't get a sense of harm. It's more of a sense of nature.
Okay, that's good. I'll say, cool, Cosgrave, you're the best. I'll put my paw up for a high five paw.
It's great.
I now want to call you
Yeah,
Jafar.
Cosgrave would look confused, but yeah, sure, he gives you a high five. I think he would. I think that's in his nature.
Okay. Do I put something in the inventory?
Yeah, if you just want to put create an item and just call it Staff Catacombs, and then if you during a short rest or long rest, if you want to spend some time with it, you can understand the effects of it.
Okay. I'm not sure how to create.
I can put something in your inventory. It's fine.
Okay.
I think I can just put a staff. Do you already have a staff? I think you do, right? So I'll just duplicate it, and then I'll just call it Catacomb Staff. Catacomb Snake Staff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Alright.
Surrender gets 7 hit points.
I get what?
Serinda, you have 7 more hit points.
Oh, okay, cool.
You are
Thank
up
you.
to 8. And then Elgrim,
Mhm.
as you step into the sarcophagus, yeah, you kind of see the spearhead kind of laying there to the side. What would you like to do?
I think I'd like to pick it up and examine it.
Okay. Go ahead and give me either an Arcana or a Religion check.
Ooh, I'm great at both of those.
I'm good at everything. Look at me.
They're both a +0. 5.
You think that this is what Knight Jandon was describing, but you're not getting anything off of it.
Okay. Oh.
But again, you're not the most in touch with the divine, right?
Sure. I'm gonna bring it over to Serinda. Serinda.
As you come over, you see like Baronum pulling his fingers out of her mouth, and then puts his hands on her, and then heals her, and it's like a whole weird, surreal thing that's happening right now. You're just like you're walking in on something. It's confusing.
Why do we have to make it weird? I'll just have her put my finger in her mouth.
Yeah.
I'm touching her to make her feel better. Just stop making it weird.
So she's kind of laying on the ground. She's sitting up now, kind of looking up
Okay.
at you.
How are you feeling, Serinda?
Exhausted.
So what happened?
I don't know. I was attacking. He was attacking, and then I have Brandon's finger in my mouth.
Huh.
It's
Yeah, that part was a little strange.
It's giving you my good berry. Nope. No.
Is that what you call it?
oh gosh.
Is it the left one or the right one?
Yeah, shut up.
Gosh.
Well, you guys are sick.
Oh. Too funny. Glad it's not me for a change of pace.
That's how he wakes up.
Yeah.
Oh.
So,
Go ahead, continue. You guys were in the middle of RPing something.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna stand up and wipe my hands off and wipe the blade clean, and then go do one of these. It is glowing.
so
Oh, for your new blade?
Yeah, I'm just looking at my
Yeah,
blade.
now that the the violet flames are gone. Yeah, your sword is emanating a light in the room.
Yeah, I'm just looking at it like, wow, okay.
And it's more of a silverish light, different than a torch, which is orangish reddish. Yours is more of a silverish light that's kind of emanating as you're holding your scimitar.
Right. Because I got a glow in the dark scimitar.
Sting. So, do we press on, or can we take a? Did we free him?
Did we find the thing?
Yeah. Did we?
Did you win,
Well,
son?
Maybe it It might be this, or at least part of it. I kind of hand it over to Storinda. What do you make of it? Do you think this is it?
Give me a minute here. I'm going to use my last spell slot, and I'm going to do detect magic.
Okay.
Oop, dang it. Stupid template.
You can uncheck that, Ashley, when you're casting the spell.
Great. I'll do that. So I cast that.
Okay. Yeah, so as you look at the spearhead, you see an aura of evocation magic on the spearhead. And go ahead and give me an Arcana check with advantage, Ashley. Or religion. You can do either one.
Let's see. Arcana, religion. Religion's better, so we'll do that. And you said with advantage, so... Oh, thank you for that advantage. Okay.
Looking at this further, as Elgrim hands it to you, you can see that the spearhead is magical, but you believe that the divine power in the spearhead has been rendered inert.
Yeah, it is magical, but it's inert. Yeah, I don't know if this is... we may have taken it.
So what do you suppose we do with it?
Let's see. I don't... I guess we can take it along. I look from behind me and I see the purple fire's gone. I was thinking that we could probably put it in the purple fire, but... yeah, I guess we just take it along and... and see, maybe lay it to rest somewhere.
Cosgrave jumps in and says, well, aren't you like a religious person and you could put divine magic into it or something? How does that work? I don't know.
I can try. Although I'm much too tired right now, but I can try. So I try to put divine magic into it by praying to Michiko and seeing if, the sins can be forgiven.
In your current state, you feel distant from Michiko, and you don't feel like anything happened. But that doesn't mean necessarily something couldn't happen in the future, but right now...
yeah, I'm just...
you just feel exhausted.
I'm much too tired right now. I think I'll have to at least rest before trying anything like that. Is there anything else magical around this dragon statue and this tomb or anything like that?
Oh, the staff definitely in Ural's mouth that looks like a snake is definitely glowing.
Okay.
The sword that Baronum is holding is glowing.
And it's glowing.
That's a glowing sword.
Glowing. The cloak that you're wearing is glowing. Your axe that you're holding in your hand is glowing. Ural's sword is glowing. Yeah, I think that's all the stuff you see around you that is magical. Your shield, of course, is also glowing.
What would happen if Ural touched the head of the snake staff to the spear?
So you see Ural come up and he's like trying to turn his head and like put a staff like and it's like takes him a couple tries. What do you do when he's doing this, Serinda?
I'm
He's
just
you see
gonna.
him like kind of going like this towards you, with like a staff in his mouth.
Guess I'm just gonna hold still and just kind of see what he's trying to do.
Yeah. So eventually he gets it, and the staff touches the sphere, and nothing happens.
Yeah,
But it was kind of
Okay.
awkward. It took him like 3 or 4 tries, but he eventually got it.
I'm gonna sneeze and then back off.
As
It's
he
hard to talk.
like nasty tiger snot flings out and like lands in your face and in Elgrim's face. It's just like pretty gross.
I think
Oops.
I'll have to pick
You've
up
never
his-
seen a tiger sneeze before.
Oh.
Okay.
I mean, you probably have never seen a tiger in person ever, so it's all new.
I've seen an elephant fly.
Makes sense. That
Yeah.
tracks.
Yeah, I mean, if we can rest a minute,
Well, I've seen a kender fly.
I can try again later, but at the moment,
Hmm.
I'm not gonna be able to do anything. But we can take it with us.
Yeah. I think that's a good idea. Still seems like this might be what we're looking for, but
It has to be. There's nothing else around here.
I was thinking this is what Lord Soth was after, but after that vision, thinking that glowing orb might have been it.
I'm going to point to the south where there's a big hole in the wall. And I'm going to say, well, judging by that, and by the fact that he referred to our master, I think whoever was here is now gone.
Yeah.
Where did he say that he was trying to head to, or he was trying to get more information about?
This night,
The Lost City?
the City of Lost Names
Yeah.
said it's north through the northern waste. We would not survive the journey.
I wonder if that's
We
where
go
we have to
around?
go. If
So
we're gonna.
maybe that's where Lord Soth is going. He thought we were working with him.
Yeah. Why did he think we were working with him?
I don't know. Might just been 'cause we were in the right area.
Well, you know what they say when you assume.
Yeah, fair.
So I've been watching Ted Lasso. So
I think that's.
when you
maybe-
assume there's 3 fingers pointing right back at you. So
Now that you've Baronum has pointed out the passage, do any of you go to take a look?
Yeah, I'll go look.
Yeah, as you get close, you know this crude passageway that's kind of been busted through the wall. You see that it emerges about 80 feet up a sheer cliff beneath the walls of Castle Kalaman, and below you see the paved streets of the city and rooftops of buildings. There's no sign of anyone that looks like Lord Soth, from what you can see.
Well, I think this way is a bust.
Why? As I say, I'm
what
getting
could
up.
burrow through? I'm trying to think of what could burrow through rock like that. That's crazy.
Right. And unless you can fly, Serinda, I don't think we're going this way.
It has to be part of the dragon army then.
Could be. Could just be out for himself.
But what else can fly? to get up this high.
Well,
Kinders.
he's
I'm just
undead.
Kinders. I'm just gonna speak for him right now. Like, get a reply.
Yeah.
Kinder flinger.
Yeah. I've flown before.
Yeah.
Maybe he's got a flinger too. And then
Could Earl
Cosgrave starts going, and he's like looking for a Kender flinger.
I'll show you a flinger too.
So he heads over to the passage, and he's trying to like find if there's a flinger somewhere.
But if he's a ghost and he can just go through things, why would he have to make a tunnel?
Well, I don't know if he can walk through things, but he might have the ability to fly or levitate. I don't know. I don't see an easy way up or down from here.
Can Earl think of anything in nature that might be able to dig and fly or whatever, like what they're talking about?
Yeah, go ahead and give me a nature check.
Can I assist him on this? Is that a thing in 5th?
Yeah, you can help. You guys could like be talking back and forth, bouncing ideas.
Yeah.
off
Like,
each other.
well, I heard this one story about blah 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 blah.
So go
Oh, yeah,
ahead
and look at the way it burrowed through the stone.
Yeah.
Was that Eric?
You get to roll with advantage because Baronum is kind of talking with you guys, and you guys are like bouncing ideas back and forth off of each other.
Also, I feel like if you're
Okay.
stone cunning, you would
Cool.
have an idea of which creatures.
Nice.
You know of several creatures that can burrow and do it in different ways. You know of God, I can't think of the name of them, but you know there are creatures that are like mole people that dig, and then you've seen other creatures like a bullet that can like roll and smash through. Or you even have heard of like purple worms where they can dig tunnels. So you think whoever did this had sheer immense strength. Especially you, Byron, with your stone cunning, you feel like this was like something powerful smashing through the walls.
Well, this is a strong rock. It would have taken a lot of strength to get through here. And it looks like he didn't even bother using the doors. He just burrowed right through.
Yeah, as if he was on a mission, right, to get to this location.
Yeah, he was trying to speed run this dungeon. Is that too meta?
No, it's fine.
Awesome.
Out of those 3 creatures, is it possible to check for tracks I might recognize or something?
Quick, look for roulette droppings.
Yeah, I mean, with that check, I'm gonna say you definitely know it's not one of those creatures that you've heard
Okay.
of.
Okay.
But yeah, you guys kind of discern that it was like either like a physical power or maybe a magical force that kind of busted through the stone.
It's like some sort of bunker buster. Keep it topical.
Completely obliterated.
Just obliterated. Like you've never seen.
It sounds like this
Yeah,
is the
that's-
end of the line.
So we can't go that way.
I don't
So
see a
what's-
Kennerflinger, guys, so I don't know how he got down.
How far away is the entrance?
I think I can climb, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
How far?
I don't
away
think
is-
the rest of us
My
can.
instinct has always been to, hey, don't do that, but it's always worked out. So let's just go with it.
How far? How far down is the top of the roofs to the buildings down below?
About 80 feet.
80 feet. Okay.
That's like 8d6.
I think we should go back and maybe help clean up the mess and get some rest and maybe head out to the city of
Just
lost,
rolled 86 for no reason.
city of lost names.
Say it again, Ashley.
Oh, I was just saying, I think we should head back and maybe help clean up and get some rest and head out for the city of lost names. See if we can track them.
So this tomb was under the city of Calaman?
Yeah, it's underneath the keep. So like you guys were in the council
okay.
chambers, and then there was a massacre, right?
Mhm.
The governor and all the councilmen were murdered. There were also several dead guards. And this passageway to the catacombs was like a secret passageway in the back of the council chambers, and you guys are kind of underneath the keep right now.
So we're to believe that whoever burrowed through here also massacred everyone, or was part of it.
Yeah, when you guys arrived, Caradoc was there, and he had the letter that basically said, you guys got to submit to Lord Soth, as he's the rightful ruler of Nightland. And then and then also when you guys came into the city, you remember that there were skeletal knights that you guys also fought on the way in. So it seems like Soth came and tried to take over the city, and and people didn't fare that well standing up to him.
Right. I think it came through this way. Do I think it came through this way?
Yeah, I mean, you guys saw all those different visions, and then Elgrim kind of confirmed that he believes the visions are of Soth. And then as you guys entered the final chamber, you guys saw a vision of him, basically a knight breaking through the wall, and then approaching the brazier, and then you saw the knight hold up its scepter that had a bunch of screaming faces around the perimeter, and he touched his scepter to the purple flame that was this large ball above the brazier, and the scepter ignited, and it basically absorbed the fire from the orb that was kind of floating above the brazier.
Okay.
So all of you saw this vision as you kind of came into this room.
So it is like Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yes.
Yeah,
He has the purple Infinity Stone now in his scepter.
Something the Accuser? Was that what it was?
Ronan, the Accuser.
Ronan! Yeah. Ronan, the Accuser.
When you said the Accuser, I immediately got it.
Yeah, I was like,
yeah.
Ronan.
Just to be thorough, can Earl just go, because Cosgrave went out there, but the DM's playing Cosgrave, so can Earl just kind of walk outside, take a look around, and then come back in before we leave? Okay. Do I need to move?
You kind of squeeze through the passageway as you're this giant tiger, but yeah, when you walk outside, you basically see that you are underground underneath the keep, and you see the city kind of below, and you don't see anyone out, that anyone that resembled that deathly knight kind of out and about, or any purple flame or anything like that. You don't see any of it when you kind of look out upon the vista from this tunnel, that this hole in the wall that's kind of punctured through the catacombs.
Okay, I'll just drop the staff momentarily and say, Surrenda, I think you have a good plan, and then pick the staff back up.
You're going to talk with your mouth full? Polite tiger.
Okay. So what is the plan?
So I'll start to head back.
Okay. As you guys emerge from the catacombs, you see the carnage in the council room is starting to become cleared. You see that there are now guards posted up in the chamber, and there are attendants that are clearing the bodies, and um, they notice you guys, uh, and they're like, "Wait, who are you guys? Where are you coming from?"
Well, I'm coming up
People
from the catacombs at this point, but
Did you see what
we were
happened here? Who are you?
I pull that badge out.
Okay.
We're esquires under the late governor of Calamon, and Darrett is our immediate commander. We were reporting back to try to get reinforcements for the battle, and found this place was under occupation by an undead knight by the name of Lord Soth. He ended up killing the Lord of Calamon, along with most of the nobles in that chamber. We followed him down here, tried to stop him, but he burrowed out through the wall somehow and must have had a flying creature or something. I don't know, but he's gone.
Where's M. Bison?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I heard of you guys. You guys are that Kenderflinger crew, right?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. I don't think that's the name we just. Yes.
Okay, well, don't go anywhere. I'm sure the marshal is going to want to speak with you when she's back.
All right. How long's the marshal gonna be?
Well, we sent riders west as soon as we saw what happened here. So I anticipate she'll get to her this evening, and she's going to return with haste. So she will be here later this evening.
All right. In the meantime, are there any reinforcements that could be sent towards the battle? They are sorely needed.
Which battle?
I'm trying to remember what battle it was.
Oh, you're
the
saying
one Lord
Steel
Bacarius
Springs?
was.
Didn't they retreat?
Yeah, they retreated. Yeah, that was at Steel Springs when you guys were up
yeah.
there. Yeah.
They retreated. I don't think that's a thing anymore.
Well, I thought Darrett sent us here to get reinforcements.
He sent you guys ahead to give the governor and the marshal an update on the battle and what transpired.
Okay.
That basically, a lot of troops were killed, and it was just like a massacre.
Okay.
So he kind of
Right.
sent you ahead to try to give an update, and then when you guys got to the city was locked down. And there was, basically a bunch of troops from the Knights of Solamnia were entered into the city, and they were meeting in the council chambers.
Okay. Well, we would be happy to wait for the marshal.
Okay. Well, you guys look pretty haggard. Maybe get some rest, and then we'll send word when the marshal has returned.
All right.
And that's where we're going to end it for tonight's session.
Nice.
So, you guys have achieved level 6!
What? Say what?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Nice.
everybody level up your characters before next session. Let me know when your D&D Beyond stuff is updated, and then I will import it over.
All right.
Awesome.
And then if you
Okay.
want to roll hit points, go ahead and log into Foundry and roll it, or if you just want to take standard, take standard. It's up to you guys. I don't
That's gonna be a tough one. Do I wanna?
I'll
Can
take
we
standard.
assume a long rest or not?
Yeah, you guys can just assume a long rest.
Okay.
Okay. If we
So
do a long rest,
when we
can
come back, you'll get a long rest, and you guys will be level 6.
I attune
Okay.
to the snake staff?
Yes, you can.
All right.
I
Okay.
will-
Thank you.
I'll drag it onto your sheet right now so you can see what it is.
Cursed.
Ooh.
Curse. Come on.
I'm
It's
already
Ryan.
Oh, if everybody wants a cursed weapon, I'll give you guys
We're
all cursed
good.
weapons.
We're good.
I have no
It's
problem.
okay. Depending on our dice that night, every weapon's cursed. So
All right, there you go, Euro.
Oh, thank you. Okay, let me go take a look.
It's on your regular Euro sheet.
I'm a long rest first. Okay.
It's called the Staff of the Python.
Ooh, okay. I gotta remove. It does sound cool. I think
And
I know what
then
it does,
I'll-
kind of.
I'll paste it into this chat. So if you guys want to see like the full picture of it, I don't know, because in Forge it's not that great, but like on D&D Beyond, you guys can see the full scope of it. It's pretty cool looking.
Nice. So,
Ooh, I love this.
oh,
Does it have charges? Let me see.
so we're talking like Moses and the Pharaoh's
Yeah, I didn't
men.
do it justice on the
Shit.
description. I need to get better at it, but yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay. Or what was that guy's name from Conan? Yeah, the snake.
Oh
no, his-
Will Jones character.
Yeah, there are
Yeah.
no charges, Mark. So you got to not let your snake die.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Okay.
I would have said more like Jafar. From Aladdin.
Well, but yeah, I mean, it looks like that. But did he make his?
Yes,
Yeah, he did turn that into a giant boa
did.
constrictor, didn't he? Yeah, at the very end. No, or did he turn himself into
Well,
one?
he did turn himself
that-
into a snake, but I think at one point, he did turn.
That
into
is
a snake.
Jafar's staff. Man, I should have said Jafar's staff.
I
Yeah, it
kept
looks a lot
saying
like
it,
the first. Yeah.
but yeah, it's Jafar's staff, man. That's Jafar.
Yeah, you have Jafar's staff. But that doesn't make you a bad guy.
No, the cursed axe can.
Just because you are a bad guy does not mean you are a bad guy.
Bad guy. Exactly.
Yeah.
Is that a quote from somebody?
Yeah, from Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah, I
Oh,
forgot about
okay.
that. I've only seen that movie a handful of
The-
times.
Video
Early-
game villain support group.
Early Disney stuff, I pretty much have lines and scenes memorized. Newer Disney stuff, not so much, because when I started phasing out of the Disney was getting a little.
Yeah, go ahead. Eric, is there a way to export our character so we can import it into D&D Beyond and then update it so we don't have to losing our stuff?
No, I would, when I bring it in from D&D Beyond, I'm going to just bring in your character. I'm not going to bring in any of your items. So I want to keep everything in, like all of your inventory in Foundry, all of your gold in Foundry, and then the only thing I'll bring in when you guys update your character sheets is like your features, your new spells, that kind of stuff. So your inventory won't get messed up because we're basically using Foundry to maintain your inventory.
Okay.
So yeah, you don't need to worry about anything about messing up your inventory or anything.
Ashley, you're going to say something?
Oh, no, you're fine.
Okay.
Oh, actually, I was. So anyone who's watching or gonna do a raid, Laugh Love Lindy's currently streaming, so I thought it's popping in on her
Okay.
channel. Ghost
All right,
and
let's do
Salt
it.
March is looks like what they're doing is their campaign. So
And we're all good for 2 weeks, right? Everybody's good for the 8th?
yes,
Busy.
8th
Okay.
of July.
Yep, 8th of July.
Gosh, I can't believe that July's
That would be
already
next
coming up.
session, and you guys would be level 6.
Right.
Sweet. So
Yeah.
let's
I'm
start,
excited.
Let's start this raid.
All
And
right.
we'll see everyone back
Do
on
it.
the 8th.
All right.
Right.